After 14 failed attempts, the Senate has finally moved forward on a plan to reopen the government. In a late-night Sunday vote, senators approved a GOP-led spending package 60-40, marking the first step in a series of procedural moves to bring the historic shutdown to a close. The key moment came when Senator John Cornyn of Texas cast the decisive 60th vote to invoke cloture, officially ending debate and clearing the way for passage. 8 Democrats broke ranks to join Republicans in supporting the measure, including Senate Minority Whip Dick Durbin, Tim Kaine, Catherine Cortez Masto, Jackie Rosen, John Fetterman, Angus King, Jeanne Sheehan, and Maggie Hassan. Senator Rand Paul was the lone Republican to vote no.
The Senate is moving forward on an amended House CR, a continuing resolution, that will reopen the government until January 30th. Added to that are provisions to fully fund SNAP provisions through the end of the next fiscal year, which is September 2026, guaranteed back pay for all federal workers who have been made to endure these hardships over the last several weeks. And it also includes passage of 3 appropriations bills, which we're grateful to be moving through the process. That is the Military Construction Veterans Affairs bill, it's the Agriculture bill, and the Legislative Branch bill.
The revised bill funds the government through the end of January, but it does not include any real policy outcome on health care. Instead, it merely guarantees a future vote on Obamacare tax credits, a move critics call political theater meant to delay accountability. What this shutdown has truly done is pull back the curtain on the broken promises of Obamacare and the deep dysfunction within the system itself. Millions of Americans continue to face skyrocketing premiums, shrinking networks, and fewer choices, while billions in taxpayer dollars pour into a program riddled with waste, fraud, and corruption. President Trump highlighted this on a Truth Social post and is now calling on Congress to shift the hundreds of billions in Obamacare subsidies from the insurance companies and instead send the money directly to the people so they can purchase their own health care. I asked House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries about this today. Here's his response. Mr. Leader, President Trump is now calling on Congress to shift the hundreds of billions in Obamacare subsidies from the insurance companies and instead send the money directly to the people. What are your thoughts on this? Do you support that? And is there any action underway to make this happen?
Donald Trump is unserious about protecting the health care of the American people, and we've seen that over the last 41 days.
Jeffries' non-answer tells me he obviously sides with the insurance companies over the American people. Democrats have had over a decade to fix their signature health care law, yet they still can't deliver any meaningful reform. House Speaker Mike Johnson is now calling on all members of the House to return to Washington immediately. But that may prove to be easier said than done. With thousands of flight cancellations and delays caused by the shutdown, lawmakers could face major challenges just getting back to D.C. to do their jobs. President Trump is urging air traffic controllers to get back to work immediately and also recommended a $10,000 bonus for those who've shown up to work throughout the shutdown despite not getting paid. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy stated he will work with Congress to ensure air traffic controllers are rewarded for their commitment. Reporting for Lindell TV, I'm Allison Steinberg.